First year of marriage is so important. You're setting patterns, you're establishing traditions, you're learning how to communicate, to resolve conflict. You're getting to know each other in some new ways. You want your sex life to be amazing. There's so much that you want to have happen in year one. But what if it's not happening? What's wrong? What can you do? Well, first, you're not alone. The boat you find yourself in is big and it's crowded. Awesome marriages don't just happen. So here are 3 things I think that will help you. Number 1, expectations. Most couples never sit down before marriage and talk about their expectations. They don't talk about their expectations of their marriage or of each other. So they end up having expectations that they have never shared with each other, and yet they find themselves getting mad when the other person doesn't meet them. Here's what I would like you to do. Each of you make a separate list of the expectations you have for each other and for your marriage. And then set a time when you're not going to be interrupted to go over the list. Take turns giving one thing off your list. Now, ask these questions. Is the expectation realistic or not? If not, it goes off the list. If either one of you say it. If the expectation is realistic, but you cannot do it at this time, it comes off the list for now. Now you have a map of your expectations. You have a list of realistic expectations that you both agree to. Number 2, prayer. Most of you stood at an altar at some time and said vows that committed you to each other and to God. Most of you walked away from that altar and you left God behind. Now's the time to invite Him in again. It really does not matter how you pray, out loud, silent, kneeling, standing, put on your head. The point is that God wants to hear from you. It can be as simple as, help. We want the marriage you have for us. Then pray again tomorrow and all the days after. If you miss a day, get back on track. It's okay. Just don't miss 2 in a row. That will break your pattern. And 3, grace. You both are going to make mistakes in your marriage. Some you will not even realize that you're making. Building an awesome marriage takes time and effort for both of you. It's not about building a perfect marriage, but about building a marriage where 2 imperfect people can grow together, make mistakes, learn from them, and move forward. Giving each other that opportunity is grace. So expectations, prayer, and grace. They will make a difference in your marriage, but only if you put in the effort. Is it worth it? Yes. Nancy and I, we're living proof of that.